Daoko is an artist who I am really excited to be excited about because she's been getting a huge number of views, and I'd largely missed a lot of her music, but it seems that she's getting millions of views off of doing what appears to be sort of like charming hip-hop related music. Now, I'd sort of heard her in collaborations and other things, and then I'd never really sort of dived into her music as much as I should have done. And she came up very much through the internet route, as far as I'm aware. She was like an internet star who really blew up, which is always an interesting thing as well, because a lot of the time to really achieve that, you have to win people over through quality. The funny thing is the thing that really turned my head was when I heard her song recently, I think it was the end of last year, with Qubit, that song Beautiful Days. I really like that. It really got me. It didn't get anywhere near as many views as her normal stuff, but it really got me. And anyway, I've been hearing a lot of buzz about her having a brand new album out. I think it's just come out. I know there's already been a couple of songs, I think, already released from it. I think now the entire album is out. But I thought I'd dive in and check this. This is a single that came out like about 5 days ago, I think, at the time of recording this one. It's got a lyric video, as far as I'm aware, with it. It's about 5 minutes long. Now, I'm a big fan of, like, as with every white middle-aged guy, I'm a big fan of rap music. But I really actually am interested in a lot of different rap music. I'm very interested in like Japanese rap music as well, when it's applied, when it's done properly. So yeah, I'm really interested to see what Daoko's got to offer here. This could be something really cool. As mentioned, I'm just not that familiar with her solo career, so I'm hoping to be excited. Now, I should probably turn on the lyrics for this, shouldn't I? Japanese to English. Oh, okay. Let's see. Is it going to do that automatically? It is. It is set that way. That seems to be the way it's auto set. So maybe just YouTube knows something. I don't know if these lyrics are actually done in English, like translated in English by them, or if it's auto translated. Let's just listen and find out. Anyway, here we go. This is Daoko. Most recent song, at least. Already liking that kind of charming intro. You can feel it's going to build up, but I'm loving this kind of chilled intro, just setting the scene. I love that visual. Yeah, bringing the phone into it. It clearly seems to be a song about human communication, and the shakuhachi, what a nice choice. This is a very pretty song. Oh, I love the idea of this song. It's that feeling, it's really about human connection. Isn't that a cultural stereotype? It's very interesting because this song, there it is again. This song is so simple sounding, but it is blurring an interesting line between like pop, rap, and like a nursery rhyme. Oh, that little step up in the bass is really nice there. So I don't know if this is a lyric video or an actual music video, but I think it's sufficient as a music. Oh, well, I guess it is a music video, but very pretty. Was that? I think there was a phone vibrate song mixed into the beat there. Sound mixed into the beat. If that was clever. I'm going to run that back in a second. Oh, that was beautiful. I wanted to hear that last beat again. I think it was before that, wasn't it? Sorry. It's like a little phone vibrate sound. There. Yeah, I think that's that. I see. Okay, so this is what I want to get into about this, because this is. I like this. I like this a lot. I like this a lot more than I expected, especially when it started playing. I was like, oh, okay, it's going to be mid-tempo. And sometimes these mid-tempo songs can get lost in a sort of a wish-wash of all being rather samey. This was good. And this speaks a lot to why I think she's famous, and certainly probably why she came up through the social media route. Now, I don't know. I don't know her full past. But I kind of always got the vibe, given that she's this rather sort of understated, chilled, sweet-looking person with a light voice, and thought, doing rap, I wonder what the approach is. And I kind of get the feeling that the reason why she's so popular, and you guys let me know if you're already Daoko fans, I get the feeling it's because she does one of the things that rap is so good at and is so underused. And I think Japanese rap does this much better than a lot of other types of rap, is speaking to very real world emotions. It's kind of almost like a poetic prose talking about everyday life. And especially in a country like Japan, where people tend to be, stereotypes aside, like stereotypically, it is kind of true that a lot of people are more inclined towards introverted behavior here, and people tend to be less socially, saying everything out loud, talking off the cuff. So there is a lot of the time a lot more internal dialogue that you can really speak about through rap that can relate to people. And I think rap is something, when done properly, that can really work, especially in a culture like Japan. And so I think that's perhaps one of the reasons why Daoko's come across so well, is because she's using rap for such a brilliant purpose. And that at least was my assumption that seems to play out at least through this song, because now my Japanese is rather basic, unfortunately. Should be much better considering where I am. But I feel like so I may be missing some of the nuance, but I feel like this is very clearly a song talking a lot about that difficulty of human connection, especially amongst people who don't necessarily say what they mean, what they feel as directly as you'd want them to. And I really love the way that came across here. The use of, it might be considered cheesy to like sort of relate it too much to like phone communication, but that's just the world we live in now. Most of the communication you have with people, especially the communication that's misunderstood, and especially the communication between people who might be considered more introverted, is going to happen through the phone, where you have that layer of anonymity. So just the whole feeling of the song concentrating on that, the visuals as it zooms in on that little sort of low res part of the cartoon image that is the phone, and then the phone buzz at the end, that vibrate sound of the phone. It's really interesting because it feels honest, it feels heartfelt. You feel like, and even the song, the way the song's very delicate, it feels like the voice of someone who's talking to someone. Well, they're maybe not there with them. They're maybe just looking at their phone, just thinking, looking at a message and thinking, like, okay, it's all right. It's okay. It's okay. Even her voice, the way she's saying it, it's like, it's going to be okay. It's all right. It's okay. Look, it's a feeling of like, yeah, it's difficult, but we'll get there. We'll get there. And that comes across beautifully in her voice. I feel her voice is perfect for this. She puts the right level of emotion in. It's got a nice, catchy hook. You know, it's not about the hook, but the hook's in there. I should say, I was going to mention stylistically about the song. So the song, in a lot of ways, it's on that sort of blurred line between rap and pop and a few other things in the... I mean, as I said, there's a nursery rhyme element in just the way her voice goes. And I think using that stereotypical... that kind of played towards that as well. Those sort of stereotypically... Well, very easy, recognisable, followable melodies that feel a bit like a nursery rhyme. It very much capitalises on that. So that was that aspect, but where it was interesting is that the style of the song is very clearly about the verses. The verses are the core of the song, and the backing for the best part is a fairly core-driven song, which basically means that there is one central part of the song that goes round and round. The rest of the song works around it, but doesn't deviate too much from whatever that core sound is, whatever that core loop is, or core instrumental, chord progression. So this, in that way, had a lot of rap aspects to the way it was structured, but it was interesting that she was kind of doing like she was singing it. So, and she was delivering with a really nice rhythm, that kind of rhythm that you can tell is from someone who can work with rap, who knows how to rap, because you know, she wasn't just sort of like concentrating on the melody. There was a real sort of niceness to how certain words, she bounced off of certain words, held other words, and the rhythm changed as it went through. It didn't just sort of stick to the same thing each time around. So it had that rhythmic creativity of someone who's clearly comfortable with rap. And knew how to, as she talked about different things, change the rhythm of the song, the rhythm of the delivery to match the feeling of what she was expressing. You know, a little bit more urgency, a little bit more bounce, a little bit more comforting words or frustrated words. You say a bit more slowly. You know, I love that. It was so well done. I'm really happy with how much I like this, especially considering a lot of the time, a lot of the songs that I wax lyrical about a lot of the time, and the songs with a big arrangements. I love a song with a big creative arrangement, lots of twists and turns. But I do love simple music when it's done well, and when the things that are there are so beautifully, attentively crafted, and the song is simple because it wants you to see the working of those parts. And that's what you get in really good rap, and that's what you get in a song and in a really good ballad. And this is a combination of those two things. Yeah, I really like this. It's quite a lengthy narrative-driven song, so I'm not going to say it's the sort of song that I would listen to on repeat play, but it's one of those songs where just in the right moment, you'll be like, do you know, I need that. I need that pickup. I need that song that just feels good, that is relatable, and you'd come to this. Yeah, I think this is beautiful, and for me, this really cements that feeling that Daoko is, a quality artist with some depth. There's some depth to this lady, and it comes across beautifully here. I really enjoyed it. Again, apologies if I missed any of the nuances of the lyrics. I might go back and have a little look at them. But I said I'd start doing first reactions, and so here I am. If you want to see my full reviews, my in-depth reviews with scripting, there's a link in the description below, as well as a link to this song. There's a link to my main channel, Backup Broadcast, where I have those, including my full scripted interview of why I liked that Qubit song so freaking much. But this is so different. So brilliant. I'm massively impressed. I'm really impressed. I like that. Also, I would say, although it's a chord-driven song, again, it wasn't lazy. It wasn't complacent. I like the bit how as it built up, as that chorus got that little bit more emotional, that bit where the bass just da-da-da, walked up a little bit and walked up and sort of moved away from the original chord mat and brought you up. Little things like that. The layers, there were nice little layers in there. Subtle, small, understated, but just enough layers to keep it interesting, to keep it from just sounding complacent. There was detail and there was love put into every aspect of this, and I love it. I think it's brilliant. I can't wait to check out more, guys. Let me know. I'm big into variation, so find me something totally different from this if you want. But if you're a Daoko fan, let me know. I can't wait to check out more. What a brilliant little song. Brilliant. Get in the comments, tell me what you think. Until I hopefully see you very soon in Japan for the next one of these. For now, ciao, ciao.